What's good, YouTube? It's Realizing Aaron back with another video. And so today I'm be talking about taking care of yourself and working on yourself, focusing on yourself, Now, this is one of the biggest things you should learn while growing up, So it's a long time benefit for your ego, right? Not only for your ego and for your soul too, right? First thing is first, stop eating fast food. That's the only thing holding you back from finding yourself, It's all a self-pleasure, and which is a theory, Anyways, how to become more happy. You become more happy from being in the present. Now, when you're living a fake life and you're on social media portraying someone who you really aren't, it doesn't work well. You're going further and further away from yourself. You're faking it. You're faking your life. You will never find true happiness like that. I can tell you that. You'll find happiness when you're in the present, when you're being who you truly are. And when you're okay with who you truly are, you'll be happy with your life, When you're living a fake life and living it for other people, you're a fake person with your fake personality. You'll never find true happiness like that. You're just running further and further away from your true self, because depression comes from you living in your past and future. You're always thinking about all the mistakes you did in the past and all the times you messed up. That's what causes depression, And when you're in the future and you're thinking, oh, I should be here, oh, I needed to be here, oh, this and that, you're gonna be depressed. You need to be happy at where you're at right now. You need to be content with that at all costs. If you always look into the past or the future and always relapsing and having all this sex, that is not happiness. That is temporarily pleasure. It's temporarily happiness. Fake happiness. Now, these girls that love you so much, whether it be on social media or at school, probably don't even love themselves. And you love them. The reason you love them is because you're low value and they're low value. So there's a connection, Connection. Now, if you don't love yourself, there's no other way to find happiness, I don't understand that money is nothing, and these females who don't love themselves, that are low value, you're valuing them. Come on now. It's up to you to become a man, I know for a fact they don't love you for who you truly are. Maybe you haven't even showed them it, who you truly are. Maybe you haven't showed them. They might have no idea who you really are, but in the meantime, you're with them because you love them. It doesn't make sense. They'll only love you for the money and what you have to provide. Understand that. Do they love your soul? Do they love you as a person? The answer is no. They don't love you. They love the fake you. They love the fake personality of you. They love the fake you. But they don't really love you. Now, back to fast food. Eating fast food and doing all these drugs, it isn't the way. When you're eating fast food every day just because it tastes good for like 10 minutes or however long you eat the meal, it's gonna give you a quick dopamine hit, and then 30 minutes later you're gonna feel like shit no matter what. All temporary. Pleasure is just all temporary, and these drugs that you do make you feel good for like an hour. Whether it be weed, you smoke the weed, you feel good for like 2 to 3 hours. Because me personally, I've done it before just to try to fit in. Another thing, do not fit in with others. Do not. It is bad for your mental health. It is bad for you in general. Just do not. Just be yourself. That's all it takes. Just be yourself. I know family members and friends that smoke weed all the time and only function when they're on it. And when they're not on it, they're like irritated or mad all the time, you know? Let me ask you this. After those 2 to 3 hours, how are you gonna feel? They are basically relying on a drug to keep them happy, which should be never the case. You gotta understand that it is a short-time pleasure, right? And you will never find true happiness from that, because the only way you'll find true happiness is within yourself, and all you're doing is just satisfying your ego. So like I said, you eating fast food, you doing all these drugs, you chasing these females, that's all satisfying your ego, which is not the real you. Now, that's all I gotta say. Just remember, be your own idol, be your own someone in your own way. Start eating healthy, and if you're already eating healthy, keep doing it. And drink lots of water. I can't stress that enough. Drink lots of water, and try your best to stay away from negativity. If you're dealing with negativity, just know that you're not the only one. It's only up to you to fix what you brought yourself into. Alright, keep your heads up. Realizing Aaron is out.